from learnguitarinlondon.com and I'm playing the iconic and famous My Heart Will Go On theme tune from Titanic and sung by Celine Dion. Now this arrangement that I'm doing is finger picked, and it's doing that wonderful thing of playing the rhythm and the melody of what Celine sings at the same time. And I've actually taken it from a book, and the book I will be linking to in the video description so that you could buy it. Okay, I'm just going to be taking you through how to play it and showing you my sort of adaptations. Now, as you can imagine, there's a lot of data there, right? So there's a lot of music that I need to get through. So this video is going to be in a few different parts. Okay, so this is part one. Now, in order to get to grips with this song, you need to know about what fingers to use on your right hand, and you need to get that so that it's subconscious, so you don't really have to think about it. So if you don't know the rule with finger picking, then I'm going to teach it to you, and you need to just get used to it and try not to shortcut it. And then once you've got that, you're just going to need to know a few popular chords. Once you've got the hang of those open chords, you're going to be fine with the song. So let's get started. Thumb, index, middle and ring. Okay, that's what I call the fingers on the fretting hand. It's also what I call the fingers on this hand as well. Your thumb only ever plays the E, A and D strings. So that's the top three strings. Your index finger only ever plays the G, your middle finger only ever plays the B, and your ring finger only ever plays the E. Okay, so that's the rule. Alright. Now you start off the song with an A minor chord. Okay, so it looks like this. Index on the B on the first fret, middle finger on the second fret on the on the D, and ring finger on the G on the third fret. That's your first chord. And we're going to pick it thumb, index, middle, ring, middle, index. Now you should know what strings that means. The thumb is playing the open A string, okay? And it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Try to keep this hand as close as possible while you're playing. Okay, so that's the beginning. We then change to a G chord. You bring the middle finger up to the second fret on the A string. You bring the ring finger over to the third fret on the E string. And you bring the little finger down to the third fret on the E string. Thumb is now playing the top string, but it's the same pattern with the right hand, so it's thumb, index, middle, ring, middle, index. If you're playing G correctly, index and middle are open, so zero, not holding down anything. Okay, we're then changing to an F chord. Take the index, press it down on the first fret on the B and the E string, so pressing down two fingers together, angle the finger towards the neck of the guitar, not that way, not towards the ceiling, keep it close to the fret marker, and then middle finger on the second fret on the G and ring finger on the third fret on the D. And then with this F chord, the thumb starts on the fourth string down, so that's the D string. So it's all the same idea on the right hand, same finger picking pattern, thumb, index, middle, ring, middle, index. We're then going back to your G. So from this, we're just going to move these fingers up and little finger down. So nice and economical, and it's the same rhythm. Now at the beginning of the lesson, I didn't repeat that sequence, but that's actually what you do in the song. So it's A minor, G, F, G, repeat, A minor, G, G. Okay? Now, it's just as one little stylistic thing. I think it's really good to make the bottom string louder with your ring finger, so it's... Okay, good. So that's your intro. Now we've got this. Whoops. Okay, so I'm going to take you through how to do that. You take a C chord, okay? We're going to pinch thumb and middle, so that means the A and the B string. A pinch is putting two strings at the same time. We're then going to go thumb on the D, index on the string the index always plays, which is the G. I'm going to eventually not tell you what strings these play apart from what the thumb does, because the thumb's in charge of 3 strings, right? So anyway, again, pinch, thumb and middle, thumb, index, middle. All while you're holding down a C chord, okay? If you're getting any muting, like that sort of noise, then stay on your fingertips, press into the strings, don't hold down the fret markers themselves. So we're repeating that pattern, so it's pinch, so we just do it twice, okay? We're then changing to a G, so we're going to bring this third finger up, okay? You don't have to put your little finger down here, okay? And actually you don't have to put your middle finger down here, you can just do this, okay? The pinch is thumb on the top string and middle. Now I'm going to be changing the B, so this is the pinch beginning. So it's pinch, thumb and middle, index. Then put the first finger down on the B string on the first fret. So it's pinch, index, then index finger on this hand down on the first fret on the B, middle on that note that we just held down, then index again. Then thumb on the D string, index, middle, index. Okay, so I'll do that again from when we change to the G. Pinch. So to start off with, we get this finger ready but we don't press it down. So it's open, put it down. Okay, we're then going to go back to our C idea, so we're going to move this finger down, middle finger down, but we're not going to put the index finger down, but we're going to get it ready to put it down, okay? Same pinch, so thumb on the A string now, so it's thumb, index, middle, so that's going to come down to there. Just like before with the G chord, right? So that's pinch, index, middle, index, thumb on the D string, index, ring on the G, on the B string on the 3rd fret. I'll do that again. Okay, so now we're on to the next part. So you bring the 3rd finger here on the A, on the 3rd fret, still like a C. We're going to pinch, thumb on the A string, bottom string, pinch. Then we're going to bring the index finger back down again, so that's pinch, index, middle, index. And then we're going to change to this chord. Put your middle finger on the 2nd fret on the A string. Put your little finger on the 3rd fret on the B string. And we're going to pinch those two, so that's thumb and middle. Okay, so that's the end of that line. I'm just going to play that very slowly now. That's what we've got to so far. We're then going to do back to our C like we did before. So we're just going to repeat that, alright? So that's pinch, thumb, so it's pinch, thumb, index, middle. Once again, all holding down a C. Pinch, thumb, index, middle, pinch, thumb, index, middle. So it's all the same. So when we go to the G like we did before, that's all exactly the same. So that's pinch, index, middle, index, thumb on the D, index, middle, and then we go into this F suspended. Okay. This is the most challenging change in the song. You take your index finger, put it on the first fret on the thickest string. You take your third finger, put it on the third fret on the A string, and little finger, third fret also on the D string. So you should have that. We're going to pinch thumb and index. So thumb on the thickest string. So we're going to pinch, then we're going to go thumb on the A, thumb on the D, back to thumb on the A, thumb on the E, thumb on the A, thumb on the D, thumb on the E. I'll do that again. So it's pinch, okay, and then we're going to go thumb again, thumb, thumb, just going down the strings. We're then going to play open on the index, so that's open on the G, sorry. And then we're going to hold down the second fret on the G string, and then play middle finger on the open B. Do that again. Good. Okay, and that's going to conclude the first part of this lesson. To see the other parts of this lesson, I think there's probably going to be 2 other parts. I'm not sure yet, I'm still in the middle of filming, okay? Anyway, to see the other parts of this lesson, if you've really enjoyed the fingerpicking version of this song, then go to learnguitarinlondon.com. I'll actually include a link in the video description. And from there, you can sign up to the student area. Excuse me. It's all completely free. And it just takes your email address, and I'll just be emailing you every now and then, just saying, you know, about what I'm up to, my latest video releases, and giving you hints and tips on playing the guitar. And as soon as you've done that, you'll get taken through to the student area. You'll be given a password, and you can then click on the videos, click on My Heart Will Go On Part 2, Part 3, and you can continue your learning from there, okay? Now, just before I go, I'm going to play everywhere where we've got up to at not top speed, but a little bit slower than top speed, okay? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Okay, not my best rendition, but there you go. Thanks very much for watching. See you again for part 2. Bye.